up, you know, I could do that. Or I heard about marketing and advertising when I got a little older, and I was like, that would be really awesome. So I knew with all of these different jobs, I'd have to, you know, dig up dinosaur bones, or write a TV commercial, or marry a handsome prince and live happily ever after. I never once thought that my job would lead me to the creation and implementation of a mascot. In fact, as a kid, I didn't like mascots. The Aggie from Cameron University used to scare the crap out of me. Scare me to death. And then Chuck E. Cheese, he grabbed my butt once. Yeah, not cool, Chuck. So how did I go from traumatic mascot experiences to actually creating one? Well, the and other duties as assigned portion of my job. They said, hey, we're going to create a mascot. Go, Miranda. So I went. The mascot was for students. So we wanted them to come up with what it should be. Well, we got some really boring responses, like a roadrunner, or a bear, or a coyote. And then we also got like Juanito Burrito, or a sea anemone, or a Little Red was my favorite, and obviously we couldn't be that. I don't know why. So we looked again, and there were a lot of cats. And we didn't want to just be any old like lame cat. So we came up with a new cat, the Suncat. So then we started the process. We didn't really know what a Suncat would look like. I mean, our colors are yellow and blue, so we thought that they should look like that. So we got the mascot companies to come up with some interesting drawings, some of them not so good as others, and then we finally went with one. So then as we go through this process, there are all these questions. Is it a boy or a girl? Does it have nicer fear size? Is it wearing clothes? You know, how do you decide whether or not he wears a shirt, no pants, or pants and no shirt? You know, I don't know. I really don't know. So we figured it out. We got through the process and started going through drawings. Well, first we thought he kind of looked like a lobo. Then we made him look like a cat. Then, you know, we got rid of the downward-facing arrow thing. So then we decided to start picking colors. And now I'm a girl. I changed my mind. We picked a lot of different colors. He has red boots. He has blue boots. He has brown boots. We had a goatee. We didn't have a goatee. Well, we finally got really close. And then one afternoon, we were in my office, and we had a flame-to-crotch proximity conversation. So, how close do these fire boots go? I mean, poor soul. I mean, that's pretty close. So anyway, this is the final decision. So I remember the first day that I met Soul. I got a package on my desk from the Mascot company, and out came the most brightly colored fur samples I've ever seen in my life. I pulled this out and I was like, dear Lord, is this really going to be a giant mascot? It also came with a lovely description of all of the very specific details about this mascot. Now, from as far as I can tell, I feel like this is, you know, the first time you get that sonogram from the hospital when you see your kid. And, you know, you see its little eyes and you see its fingers and it looks like a human. So the costume came in, hooray! And I was ready, you know, party time. We're done. It's over. No. No, no. You have to come up with a personality. You have to learn the rules of mascots, which I had no idea about. So luckily we knew someone that knew an ex-mascot, and they came in and they talked to us about it. There are 3 very important rules when you have a mascot program. Very, very important. So rule number 1, which is on its way. It's like Fight Club. The first rule of being a mascot is you don't talk about being a mascot. And this is by far the hardest thing to do, because everyone's like, oh my god, who's in the suit? I know who's in that suit. So-and-so is in that suit, and I know it. And you're like, no, nobody's in the suit. Stop. Second one is mascots don't talk, ever. No sneezing, nothing. So, because this can ruin it for everybody. So mascots are excellent actors. They know sign language sometimes. And I know that our mascot is a great dancer. He really, really knows how to play. Finally, the third rule is the buddy system. It's like elementary school field trips. You know, you got everybody. You never know when some kid's going to headbutt the mascot or grab his tail. And you don't ever, you can't even imagine how many adults try and grab Soul's butt on a daily basis. It's crazy. I mean, I was completely baffled. So, what's my life like now? Well, the mascot's out. He has a personality. I'm pretty much the mascot nanny. Yeah. Hi, can Soul come out and play? Can Soul go to Frontier with Louie? Even this Friday, Soul and Orbit are going to be in a costume contest here at main campus. So I never thought that my job would take me to learn anything about mascots, but it's been a pretty interesting ride, so thank you very much.